had it lucky so far these last couple of days. It's been a bit dull, maybe miserable skies. We've had no breeze, no rain, and that changes today significantly. I'm a bit huddled around the corner right now. Over there is the first tee on another Open Championship qualifying venue. The difference being today, I think we're going to experience the true links weather. The wind and the rain is definitely on its way. Well, a bogey start, but ultimately great tee shot. Second shot, I don't know what I was doing trying to take that pin on, and paid the ultimate price. But what I will say is they forecast wind and rain. I can see the sun's coming out. They say it shines on the righteous, you know. Now this is classic links, where from the tee box I could not see something that lies just over this brow, and it's a very well hidden bunker, and I've got a feeling that's exactly where my ball has just ended up. Look at the rolling fairways, and then, is it? Yeah, as I thought. I just love the design of links courses. That's where we're going, and I don't think I'll get that very far out of there. Certainly won't be getting to the green anyway. Well, it was heavier than I'd like, but we're out, I suppose. It wasn't the best. Bogey start, not ideal, but two great opening holes. Not overly long from the tee boxes that I played from today, but just again some great shaping and great bunker placement, which unfortunately I have paid the price. I'm just glad I didn't go in that one. As ever with these courses, I often have a bit of a wander back to the summer tee box, and 422. This is the 10th 422 yards, that is, stroke index 2. We're probably playing about 50-60 yards shorter on the winter tee. But this must look amazing from this elevated position. You'll also have a lot of colour at a certain time of the year with the heather and the gorse, and it looks obviously very different than it does today. So it's always, I really respect the fact that courses allow me to come and film in the winter. Clearly they're not going to be at the best, and this course is in superb condition, but just visually in terms of that colour and from the tee boxes and those few compromises they have to make. So yeah, hats off to them really, and realising this is a great destination for winter golf as well as summer golf. And if you want to play these type of high quality venues, then the winter months are an ideal time to do it, because you get great condition and you'll also save a few quid in terms of green fees. You might have to battle a few of the elements, but of course that is links golf anyway. Well, this course, along with the other two that we filmed in the last couple of days on our Ayrshire swing, will feature on our website, which is theaveragegolfer.co.uk. And if you wouldn't mind popping over and sign up for the newsletter, what we're doing at the moment, we're building up a library of what is well over 100 courses that I've personally filmed at. There's a whole load of information being put together, so if you want to sort of follow in those footsteps, play the courses yourself, it's a well, it's a good route planner. Right, let's see if I can get one down there. This club has actually been performing quite well over the last few days, to say the least anyway. Wow. I just cannot, I couldn't hit a driver any better than this. It's a mini driver course from PXG, and it's just the ball flight on it for me is so piercing, and it just bombs it, whether that's against the wind, fighting into it, or downwind. It's going for absolute miles. And whether it's a personal thing or not, the driver has stayed in the bag, and it's been mini driver for the past 3 days, I think. I just need to get the irons going a little bit. Right, just 110 yards in. I hope I get it right this time, because I've been in great position, and then I haven't been great with the wedge, which is has been often the reverse of that. The one thing I will say, if you play Glasgow Gailes, get yourself a course planner. It's a worthwhile investment, because I've just seen another 2 bunkers and I've avoided them, thank God, but I had no idea they were here from the tee. I just cannot see them. They're hidden so well, and you'll get a bit of a shock and a surprise, and it won't be a pleasant one. Come on, this one's got to be right. It's got to be right. Sit down now. Oh yeah. Yeah, that keeps getting better. We've got a birdie chance, and it'll be the first of the day, I'll be honest with you. Chance, that is, not birdie. Well, the wind has certainly picked up. I'll turn that way so that hopefully it protects it from the microphone. And I don't know where that's come from. Now this is the birdie chance. I'll put the camera on, see if we can get a... Might help me concentrate a little. There's no easy putts on the course I've found. This is definitely going to swing off the right. Come on, turn in, turn in. Oh. Wow. The elusive birdie. It was a good roll. Unfortunately, just over borrowed a tad. But yeah, decent hole from tee to green for a change. And I say for a change, but to be fair, the golf has been, or my golf has been relatively good over this 3 days. But links golf has an extra challenge when that wind blows. And I've already mentioned Glasgow Gailes is doesn't look too much going on when you stood on the tee box, but when you sort of wander down the fairway, you realise a few hidden surprises, and the greens are fairly complex, let's say, and as ever well guarded. So loving Glasgow Gailes so far, but all 3 of the courses we've played have been sensational, and Ayrshire as a golfing coastline is was incredible. There's a heck of a lot of courses going on, and well, you're in your element really. Choose where you want to play and get your tee time booked would be my advice. Right, we're going back. We're going up there, and it's 420 into the breeze. Danger here, I don't know whether you find it, but going into the wind, the temptation now is to try and force it. So I'm going to keep in my head and try not to force it. Come on, let the club do its thing. Yeah, that's solid. Hit a ball flight though, I don't know whether you can pick it up on that camera, it's not great at doing so. But again, piercing into the wind, and does me a real big favour. Right, 12th hole, par 3, 182. Wind off the right, pot bunker right. What a wonderful par 3 that is. I need a good iron, I haven't hit one. Come on, see if you can do something decent with an iron in your hand. Oh, it's a good strike, but you forced it left hand. Oh my word. I don't know, I forced it left, that went a long way as well. Carried the green. Being interesting up and down. I didn't clear the green. I was in fact pin high, that was deceiving. Yeah, let's see if we can get this one going towards the hole. If that grabs, it should be good. I think that's respectable enough from that lie. Right, can we make it up and down? Off the left, I haven't seen a putt that's what I would consider to be straight as yet. This has got a break on it. Go on, go on. Well read. That was nice. And a decent up and down, but what a great par 3 that is. It may be dull and overcast, but this is still a stunning golf course. I should apologise to a degree. There's not been as much chat, or at least I don't think there has. I never really know what's going on the camera until we have a look at the edit later. But what you can't tell is, you see a bit of breeze up here. It's actually gone a bit still, but you can't tell how cold it is, and it's absolutely Baltic. And as you know, my intention is always to create some form of content and entertainment whilst it's not ideal conditions. So yeah, maybe not as much chatter as normal, but hopefully you've got a little idea of what golf is like at Glasgow Gailes. The 15th hole, a par 3 of nothingness, 152 yards, how easy is that? But you've got two huge bunkers waiting down the right hand side. Nobody wants to go in there. That's the first one. Hopefully you can see a little pot bunker. Looks like hell to me at that side. So what you do when you want to avoid them, obviously you aim left. And then you've got a flag in today's position, which just sits on top of a little rise that we might be able to pick up. So you aim this way, you let it slide a little bit down the left, your ball pitches, and then this happens. You've got a wedge as far back as when the whole thing started. And that is what is so good about links golf. Nothing is straightforward, and 152 yards of seemingly nothingness turns out to be a huge challenge. Go on, go in the hole. We'll slow down a bit then. That's not bad. Down a little holler next to a perfectly revetted bunker seems the ideal opportunity to call it a day, because 17 and 18 is a little bit busy, and it's also going dark. So we'll call it quits there as far as Glasgow Gailes and the end of our Ayrshire swing. I've had an incredible 3 days. Today's golf performance wasn't as good as day 1 and 2, but I've enjoyed it all the same. And I've really learned a lot about Glasgow Gailes and its layout, and thoroughly enjoyed every minute of it. I hope you enjoyed what we managed to show in not ideal conditions. Thanks as ever for watching. I'm going in for a shower or a bath and warm up because I'm frozen.